at AMZ Game on League of Angels. Level 60 unlocked. I did a short video on Dragon Soul trying to explain that the best I could. It also unlocked this new other thing, Totems, which anybody who's been playing for a while knows Totems can be a pretty powerful thing. I'm still trying to figure them out a little bit, but they're just pretty awesome. So at level 60 you get these. You get this tab up here, as you can see, says Totems, so not too hard to figure out. You click on that. Your first screen here, you have these waves of monsters to, well, not waves, but you have these monsters that you need to defeat. And as you defeat them, you get these totem badges and sacrifice points. You probably have some cards that will give you some sacrifice points from different events and stuff just from playing the game. And I'll explain what to do exactly with those in just a minute. But what totem badges does, as you can see up here, I got a total up here. You go to the totem shop. I'll explain that a little bit more. On this, basically, Totem Guardian level 1, there's 10 for each level. After you beat the entire level 1, then you move on to level 2. I'm only making it to about 2.6 or 2.8 so far. They get pretty hard, but these first ones not too tough right at the beginning. They get pretty hard pretty fast though. I know some other guys on my server with some pretty decent VR are struggling with like 1.7, 1.8, so not anything to really joke at, but these things give you, like I said, totem badges, sacrifice points. Go to your totem shop so you can see what the cost is, what the different totems do. Higher level ones, of course, with everything in this game, different colors mean different things. Materials, these are for upgrading your totems. I'll explain that a little bit more in just a minute. But there's that. So that's Totem Guardians, just basically more free stuff to do. As you see here, it says attempts 3 out of 3. That doesn't mean you only get to fight 3 of these. That means you can only die 3 times. If I fight this guy, I die the first time, I can fight him again. Then I still have 2 attempts. If I win, then I go on to the second guy and I have 3 attempts at him. So it's 3 attempts per one that you beat. But if you die on this one 3 times, you're done until tomorrow. And as you can see, since I haven't done any today, but you have to start over again every day. From what I read, after you complete all of level 2, then you can blitz level 1. I'm not sure exactly why they have it set up like that, but basically you have to go through the entire thing every day until you beat all of level 2. But that's enough of that. Going on to Totem Alter, this is what you do with your sacrifice points. You can see I have 130. I haven't done my Totem Guardian, so that number is a little bit low, but what you do here is you do a sacrifice. Sacrifice costs a certain amount of points. Those point costs do go up, and you get totems for it, so basically for free. So oh, okay, yeah, I forgot you can't do that until you actually beat some of this. So the best thing for you to do is go through and beat as many of these as you can, because as it says here, defeat higher level Totem Guardians for a higher chance of drawing a rare reward. So basically the higher you make it on the Totem Guardians, the better chance you have at better stuff here. But yeah, and so there's the list. To get these blue ones, you have to defeat 110. This one gets a little bit trickier. 2.8, 2.10, 3.6. Here's some for only 2.6, so I might have a chance at that later when I actually do this. But so you can get these for free. Once you get your totems, what you're going to do is go to here, and just for, okay, I can't remove it, I have to just equip a regular one. Let me just unequip this so you guys see exactly what's going on with this thing, other than a little bit of lag. Okay. won't let me unequip it. So it will automatically equip any one that you have, and just change it out. You just click and drag. Easy enough to do. Different totems do different things. For example, here's my fire totem. You can see the skill increases members' damage by 25%, decreases line of damage, enemies' damage by 25%. That's pretty nice for certain things. I've been really liking this healing totem. Heals a line of party members for total totem strength, blah 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 blah. And it says, you can see it says each turn, and if you look at the top under where it says healing totem totem info, it says turns 5. That means it's going to do 5 heals for me 5 turns in a row, and then it's just going to disappear. Totems will appear in your formation. They cannot be attacked, cannot be destroyed, anything like that. So anything they do will happen for that amount of turns as long as you're alive. If you die, then obviously the totem's not needed. But now the reason that you want to get extra totems here is it increases, as it said there, your total totem strength. So right now you can see my totem attributes is just from this totem right here. Anything you add increases your totem attributes. It does not increase the strength of the skill for this certain one anyway. You can see it's still 25% increases damage by 25%. But where it comes in handy is, I mean, it gives you all of these stat boosts, and if you use, like I do, use the healing totem, then as I increase my entire totem strength, those heals will be more powerful. And there are certain other ones that do that, depend on total totem strength. There's a lot of different totems. You just have to kind of pick and choose what you want. And the way you upgrade these is as you get extra totems. I'll go ahead and get one here just to show you exactly what to do. And you can also see what the totems look like in battle. Seriously. I think I have a few too many browser windows open to be recording. But anyway. So you'll see the healing totem up there. I have it set for this line, and it will heal in this line, as you just saw there. So that's why I have my Valkyrie up in that part. Right there. There it goes again. So there's totem badge. So now that I defeated one, I should be able to go in here, do one sacrifice. You can do sacrifice times 10. I'm not going to do that because I want to go through and beat all my guardians later. But you can do sacrifice times 10, and you can see that costs 210 instead of 200. But that's because the points do go up the more of them you get. So I have this extra totem here. Reflects 12% damage from line of enemies. I don't really need this, so what I'm going to do is go into upgrade totems, and it shows you with these little swords which ones I have equipped. So you want to get one of those to upgrade. I'm working on upgrading this one since that's the lowest level one. Well, actually, let's see. This one will probably level first. So we'll just click this one. You can see how much XP it needs, and then click on this. We'll set it over here. You can have 6 of them to basically engulf at one time. and then you just click upgrade. If I had a whole bunch down here, that's what this one-click select does. It will just fill up these 6 for you instead of having to sit there and select each one individually. But it tells you before you even upgrade it how much XP that one is going to give you. So I'm not going to level this one right now because it's only 100, but just to show you what it does, there you go, that's that. And Bob's your uncle. There's a guy in my guild named Bob's your uncle. Really funny guy. But anyway, so increasing these levels does not increase the totem skill, it just increases the attributes of it. To increase the skill, what you actually have to do is evolve these things. But to evolve them, they have to be level 50. As you can see down here, requires level 50 fire totem ×1. And the skill goes to increases damage to 30%, whereas here it's 25%. So this is the highest level right here, this yellowish, pukey orange color thing is the highest level you can get for totems. Red is the second highest, purple after that. But to upgrade it, you need that level 50, and then you need these things that I showed you earlier from the shop. So totems is not too entirely complicated. You just need to figure out which totem you think will work best for you. For me right now, I'm pretty happy with the healing one. I started out leveling this fire totem just to deal extra damage, but ultimately I just was happier with the healing one. Plus I just had a bunch of XP totems that just jumped up the level on that really fast. I didn't expect it to go that high. But anyway, figure out which one you need, set it here in the middle, set some extras around it. My personal recommendation is don't work on just leveling your main one. Work on leveling all the ones around it. That way you increase all of your totem attributes, which increase your character strength and increase the if you use heal, increases the power of that heal. And as you can see here, where to set it in formation, you saw that I had it in the top line there. You can put it depending on which ones you want that action to hit. So I mean, that's pretty easy. You can also do that from your party formation. So you can see there, not too hard stuff to figure out. So if you have any questions or comments about totems or anything else involving League of Angels, you can message me on my YouTube channel or find me on Facebook. Just do a search for Thethrell and let me know questions, comments.